What's going on, guys? I'm going to be explaining to you ICT order blocks in under 5 minutes. So we'll see how long this video goes. If you guys haven't watched ICT's mentorship, I strongly recommend watching it. It's very important to watch. And he obviously goes over the stuff in way more detail than I do, but I'm trying to make it simple for you guys and for you guys who don't want to sit through hours and hours of grinding that. So what an order block is the first concept you have to understand is it's a green candle before a down move or a red candle before an up move, and that is not exactly what it is. ICT would probably get mad at me for saying that because it comes with kind of depends on where we're at in the chart. So a bearish order block for now, just think of as a green candle before a down move. So we can see how we create this green candle before his down move. So this whole order block would actually be considered a bearish order block, okay? So that'd be the bearish order block. And a bullish order block is a red candle before an up move. So this whole candle right here, this red candle, would be considered a bullish order block. And it's not always going to be a bullish order block. So the way ICT explains it is that in order for it to be a valid bullish order block, we have to be in an uptrend. The liquidity has to be up, the bias has to be bullish, and we have to be in an uptrend. And when we're in an uptrend, you should be seeing these order blocks per se being respected as kind of support, and we should not be going below them, especially the clean ones. So in this example, obviously we break down from CPI right here, and then we have our little trend line break. So we have a trend line break, and then we have our higher low, and then higher low up there. And you can see that we create these red candles before these down moves. And this is what would be considered a bullish order block, okay? And every single time we do this, we never actually go test these order blocks. But if we did, that's what you should be seeing, these bullish order blocks being respected, okay? And in this situation, this is more subjective. So see how we have like 1, 2, 3 in a row? On the higher time frame, this might be combined into one. But it's not always guaranteed. I'll check the 15-minute though. So yes, it is. So on the 15-minute, we just have a single order block, okay? So this would be the single order block right there, and this would be this. I would consider the support. So you can see if we test this fair value gap, and you would go along here. Your stop loss would be under this order block down here. But ideally, if the trend is bullish, this would be a bullish order block. We want to see this tested, and then boom, we go up again. And in this situation, as you can see, we have a higher low, higher low, higher low. And where does this wick come down to? It comes down and retest this order block. This would be a bullish order block because we're in an uptrend, okay? And there's liquidity above, probably somewhere over here in the higher time frame. So this would be a valid bullish order block. And again, see how there's two red candles here? This is subjective, so some people would consider the order block here, some people would consider down here. It all depends. Like if we went on the 30-minute time frame, if it was one candle, it'd be that. But for now, and what I like to do is I like to use the last one before the up move. And you notice how I'm drawing this line from open. Technically, the whole candle is the bullish order block, but where algos get in is the open, so I technically draw out the open. And then there's also a 50% threshold if you draw a fib on it, and you want price to hold the 50% level. If it goes under, that is not good at all. But again, technically it's the whole candle, but it's the strongest at the open, and it still should be strong at the 50%. If we go below 50%, that's not great. So that is a bullish order block. Let me just quickly find a bearish order block. So this is the 15-minute bearish order block, okay? And on the 15-minute, what happens? We just blow right through it, okay? But I guarantee you, if I went to like a 1-minute, we can see if this is respected at all. So this is the 14, and this is this time frame. And was that the line I just drew? I don't think so. Oh, right here. Okay, so this is the 15-minute order block, as you guys can see. And then if we want to get even closer, this would be the 1-minute order block because it's a red candle, green. Sorry, this would actually not be an order block. Technically it would be, but technically this red candle would be the bullish order block, but this is CPI. CPI doesn't care about this stuff. But you can see in this situation, this is a 15-minute order block, and as we can see in the 1 minute, as soon as we test it, boom, we almost have a 20-point rejection from it. So that's kind of crazy. So you can see that once we kind of dump from CPI, we actually create an uptrend, and this is a liquidity void. So I was expecting this to be filled, and when we see we're in an uptrend, yes, these bearish order blocks can be expected or respected, but they're not really considered true order blocks because we're not looking to take them for rejections at all. We're looking for the order blocks that respect the trend. So in this situation, we look for the bullish order blocks being respected. So like right here, you can see this bullish order block is perfectly respected. Why? Because we're making higher highs and higher lows. So you want to get in when price retraces to the bullish order blocks. And it goes same thing with bearish trends. When we're bearish, you want to see the bearish order blocks being respected, and oftentimes if you're on like a 15-minute or 5-minute and there's a single clean red candle or green candle, like say that there's a single bearish order block and you see this get blown through, well, that means your bias is probably wrong. That means the bias is probably bullish if we're breaking through this. So that's when I look for bullish order blocks to be respected. So that kind of does help you determine bias a little bit, see what is getting respected and what order blocks aren't getting respected. But yeah, hopefully this was a good explanation. I did go a little over the 5 minutes, but it's all right. But yeah, other than that, let me know if you have any questions. I have a Discord you can join. You could just @ me in chat. And yeah, peace.